Well, howdy and welcome to the Bender Bunker with Hump Day Twang Lick number 11. 11. And it's what, mid-March, so we've got some March madness. So let's do a maddening kind of a little bit faster paced open string bonanza here on the D and G string today. And again, this is Hump Day number 11. If this is the first time you've ever seen a Hump Day Twang Lick, they come out every Wednesday, Hump Day. They're non-beat bender guitars, more standard twang licks. And if you need to catch up quick on the other 10 that have already happened, go to the end of this video. There'll be a direct jumping off spot here I put at the end of every video that'll get you to the playlist of just Hump Day Twang Licks for your convenience. So without further ado, let's fire up the loop pedal in the key of G, of course. I'll play the lick over it and we'll take it from there. Here we go. So there we go, a spirited little number. I'll play it real quick for you without the backing track. So I think it's going to be easy to learn. Should take about 6-7 minutes, and then you'll be twanging out like that in no time. If that sounds good, let's grab that guitar and get on with it. All right, let's get started with Hump Day Twang Lick number 11. Good news, this first part we're going to learn is strictly on two strings, the D and the G string. And the first part sounds like this. Now it's easy, it lends itself to going quickly, but let's work on accuracy over speed at the beginning. So let's learn those notes so we can be very accurate with them. Up close and slow one time. And what that is, if you've watched Hump Day and you learned Hump Day Twang Lick number 9, you're actually going to be ahead of the game because we're starting out the exact same way. It varies off pretty quick, but the opening is actually the same. And what that is I'm hitting the D string open and rolling in the 2nd and 3rd fret with my index and middle finger. And then I'm hitting the open G string and coming back to an open D string. So altogether that is. So again, open G, open D. And then what I'm doing is I'm taking my index finger, I'm hitting the G string 2nd, and then I'm hitting G string open. And then I'm hitting the D string 3rd, coming back to the G string open. That last note is an open G. So just practice that till you get it fast. And then the next part is this. So it's the same mentality. We're hitting the open D string and we're doing a roll in on 2 notes. This time instead of it, we're doing it the 4th and the 5th. And we are hitting the open G just like we did before. Except this time we're keeping our D string on the 5th fret and coming back to it. So again, it's open G, back to the D, and then we're hitting the G string on the 4th, open G, so we really anchor our middle finger on that 5th fret D string when we get there for that part of the run. So that's the first part of this Hump Day Twang Lick number 11. And again, it just lends itself to picking quickly once you get it in your brain of what the notes are. So I'm going to play it through and then I'm going to play the next part we're going to learn. So this part, let's break this in isolation. So what I'm doing is I'm sliding up with my middle finger on the G string to the 7th, and then my index is following behind it on the B string on the 6th, so we make this shape. And then I'm coming back to the G string on the 7th, so it's a 3-note start. 1, 2, 3. And after that, I'm hitting the top 2 strings open. So it's the open E and the open B string. So now we've got 5 notes total there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm coming down to the G string on the 3rd. Index finger. I'm hammering up with the middle finger on the 4th. And I'm resolving on the D string with the G note on the 5th fret of the D string, which of course is making a G. All right, so again, that is all together, kind of slow. Okay, the next part you need to learn is incredibly similar to what we just did. This whole, that part's exactly the same. It's 1, 2, 3, open, top 2 strings open, 1, 2. Instead of going, we're going. So again, that's on the G string. I'm sliding up to the 4th, and then I'm taking my index on the high E on the 3rd. So remember, if you watched some of the Twang Highway lessons from February, that's kind of getting that Twang Highway shape. So again, from this part. So one time kind of more up to speed. See, so not too bad. It's just trying to get the notes in your mind, and once you get the rhythm of it, it's a lot of fun. All kinds of open strings, as I mentioned in previous Hump Day Twang Licks, you get all kinds of D and string open goodness there. Play in G, and again, it's a lot of those bluegrass, kind of that bluegrass feel. All right, I'm going to fire up the loop pedal, get us on out of here with that lick. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, I appreciate you watching. You know, in the Bender Bunker, it's never too late to go on a bender. I hope you're having a good time with these Hump Day Twang Licks. I know I am, and I will see you next week.